The CSSE, Center for Sales and Service Excellence, is a certificate program. This is where students are going above and beyond their undergraduate degree, and they're adding on a certificate where they can graduate with a certificate and in professional selling. When it comes to actual size, we're almost bursting at the seams already. So we've surpassed 160 members, and we are getting applications all the time. So it is growing in number. They do a lot beyond just the classroom requirements. So they have monthly meetings, they have networking events. We require them to compete in an internal competition. They have to raise money for our organization through selling golf teams for our annual golf fundraiser, and that's not easy. So I was looking for a job, and I was applying for public relations and applying for all kinds of stuff, but I just happened to apply for some sales jobs too. Just kind of landed in it, which is what happens with a lot of students these days. They just don't expect to be in sales, and a lot of them end up in sales. But I ended up in sales, and a lot of those skills were transferable. And did really well and kind of grew in that sales career. So that was an unexpected path. And then when I had my youngest, who's now 9, I took a step back from sales. I had a large territory with a lot of overnights, and I stepped back and I started teaching as an adjunct and just did it for some extra money and loved it. Another unexpected path, but started teaching. And you see them come in and either maybe their interest hasn't been sparked yet, or they're trying to develop into a professional, or just they're looking for a job, whatever it is. At the end of that semester or at the end of the year working with them, you see them reaching their goals and you see them light up and just passion ignited. There's something so rewarding about that. After being there for a little while, this position opened up here at the CSSE, which married my two backgrounds. So it was kind of the unicorn, so to speak. So it had a sales component and also the teaching of marketing, which I love so much. A lot of the skills in sales are transferable. So you have to know how to manage a big project. So you're looking at a big territory to manage, or reach a long-term sales goal. So you have to be able to manage projects and break it down in smaller pieces and know how to strategize. You have to be able to present and speak and articulate very well. That is important in a lot of professions and a lot of industries. You have to adapt to every different situation, environment, the people that you're talking to. I think that was such a great skill to learn and adopt, and that has played a role in how I teach with people. You're always going to run into challenges. Doors shut in your face, moments where it just knocks the motivation out of you or the hope out of you, but you have to get up and you have to try again. And in sales, you have to develop that thick skin, because you're going to be told no most of the time, over and over and over again. If you let that creep in, you're going to get pessimistic really quick. So being able to learn how to be resilient, let that roll off your back, let that be the end of that sales call, and kind of compartmentalize it and say, you know what, this is a new one. I'm going to walk into this fresh, and I can do this without carrying over all the no's from earlier today, and still have hope, still have optimism. That's a skill that carries you far in life. What I want for the CSSE is I want the industry space to know the CSSE. I want our reputation to be stellar out in that world, and they will know that if they are hiring a graduate from Oklahoma State that has a sales certificate or that was a member of the CSSE, that they are getting top quality, prepared, cream of the crop type talent. I have to say, I meet so many sales professionals in this position right now that say, I wish I could have had that when I was, in my undergrad. I wish I could have walked into my profession prepared. When you get this opportunity, like the CSSE presents, you graduate and you are fully prepared and ready to make impact and succeed right out of the gate. So that's what we're trying to do here is prepare professionals to walk into their position and just make immediate impact, be efficient right out of the gate, meet goals right out of the gate, it's an opportunity for sure to walk out into the industry space with some experience under your belt.